We're gonna have a Kickturn party tonight. All right!
Kickturn party's back again, and we're bringing you more rad stuff. And we have a super huge, big, major announcement. Right here on this magazine, you'll see right there where it says, what does that say? Buddy, can you zoom in on that? Oh,
it says Kona.
It says Kona. Why?
Guess what's coming up in June?
Kona 45.
Yeah, woo!
Kickturn party's going to be there.
And we're going to be there. We're going to be there in full force. Full force. We're all going to be there.
Jay's got to redeem himself from Kona 40. He's going to beat Paul Schmidt. Paul Schmidt beat him by like a 1/10 of a second.
I don't know about that because the entrance fee is $100, and I just don't know.
I'm entering. I'm going to do it.
I don't know if I can fork up that kind of money.
Well, yeah.
I'll pay for you.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And our buddy Shreddy Mercury's going to be there.
That's
and
right.
He says he's going to be running the race, so I might have to slip him a 20 for a better time.
There we go. Now, if you slip me $100, and then I'll pay for my bribe. I'll pay for my bribe.
Just remember, we were down there last time, and Bob was getting beat by these young kids, but they would cross the finish line. And they would stick their hand out to break that beam. And so I was like, Bob, man, they're beating you by sticking their hand out. They're breaking the beam. They're not crossing the finish line.
Maybe I should do a shoot the duck and stick my foot out.
Yeah, so just boom.
Coming out of this.
Exactly.
Throw your hand out there.
So, yeah, exactly. Bunny's got the right idea there. So we're gonna be at Kona. We want everybody to know we're gonna have stickers, we're gonna have T-shirts, and we're gonna be doing interviews. So come on down and tell us how bad we suck. We'll get you live on camera saying, "Man, these guys are idiots."
We're trying really hard to let them have give us a media booth while we're there. So you can stop by anytime, and we got 10 questions.
10 questions.
And
it's great.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get as much of that. We'll have T-shirts, stickers, all kinds of stupid shit to give away. And we'll be hanging out in the parking lot. And who knows, we may even have a cooler of beer.
Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. So
be there, June
so
the 5th.
we've got a little footage from the last time we were at Kona 40. Is this Kona 40? Yeah, this is Kona 40.
Yeah.
Jay.
This is me going down the snake run. Can't wait to get
back.
Paul Schmidt. Can't wait to get back. This is before the contest. I can't wait to ride back down that thing again.
Yeah.
Dude, if any of you guys out in Viewerland have been to Kona, you know how rad the snake run is.
Yeah.
This was actually during the contest.
That's the race.
Yeah, that's the race.
Woo! Damn, are you dragging a boat anchor behind you?
Something like that. Something like that.
So this year the format's going to be a little different. They're going to do the bank slalom, and then they're going to do a little tighter race as well, and it's going to be the best of both.
Oh, really?
For King of the Snake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Before I took these runs, I put a little super glue in my bearings to make them faster. I mean, slower.
That tight slalom, man, that thing will kill you.
Yeah.
I mean, when the cones are down lower.
Yeah, that's
wow, really yeah.
We also have a little bit more footage from Kona. And this was the Tombstone Jam. This is where things got really intense. This is for all the young kids.
The Tombstone Jam was intense, but before that was the pool session jam.
Man.
Where Jake Wooten pretty much came in, and him and Colin Graham, and there was a couple other kids, just did things that shouldn't have been possible in a pool in a snake session. But like while two guys are going in the pool at full force, Jake Wooten would roll up and backside ollie into it. Like right in the middle of the melee. And then we moved over to the Tombstone Jam, and the Tombstone Jam ended up like things that I don't know if Buck Smith could have conceived.
Hold on a minute.
That tombstone is
it's so janky.
gnarly.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
I mean, it's ugly.
And the one guy did the touchless sweeper on
the Neeper.
The Neeper,
Yeah, Miller
flip. That thing's just ugly.
At the end of the night, after everybody was lip tricking it, that guy was fucking rad.
Yeah.
They started launching over it.
Yeah, really?
In the backside of the snake.
No kidding.
Next to it, they weren't launching.
Yeah, they were landing in the backside of the snake.
Wow. Yeah.
And that was an old guy.
Yeah.
That was Wooten. That was Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nose blunt on the side.
Man.
Yeah,
like I said, these guys were. It would just kept
it
getting gnarlier and gnarlier.
Liam Pace.
Yeah!
Yeah, it was rad.
A damn McTwist.
One-footed eggplant.
Woo!
One-footed eggplant.
Look at this, dropping it off the dang half pipe.
Oh well, that's the only way you can get enough speed.
The old concrete half pipe.
Yeah.
And that was an old guy too.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looked a little
Dude,
older.
to rock and roll that thing.
Look at this!
That's
Oh!
That was Wooten.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if anybody knows who Jake Wooten is, you know who Jake Wooten is. That guy.
Powerful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's that Liam Pace kid that we ran into.
Yeah.
We ran into. He was
Saran wrap.
Skeleton Key or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
At the Jackson
And that was
Park.
Colin Graham right there, and that's Liam Pace again, I believe.
Yeah.
Colin Graham there.
That's Colin,
Yeah.
Yeah. We ran into him at Virginia Beach.
And
Look at
Colin-
that!
That's Wooten.
These
Ah!
guys were teenagers then too.
Woo!
And now they're like in their early 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah!
Did he
And
make it?
He never made it, I don't believe.
Look
He
at that.
kept trying and kept trying.
Ah!
He would slam at the bottom. And it's like, dude, I remember being 20 and being able to take slams like that over and over. If I did
Dude,
that
if I
one
fell like
time,
that, you'd take me to the hospital.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is when it starts going into the backside.
Yeah.
Man.
It starts going
They were
crazy.
transferring from run to run. That's
Look at
Wooten
that.
right there. Yeah.
Oh.
Trying those big. But
Yeah!
I don't think they have a.
I'm telling you, man,
I
that
don't think-
Tombstone Jam was.
I haven't seen that
I
footage.
don't think that. You haven't seen that footage?
No.
So-
they haven't. I don't think they're going to have that Tombstone Jam again this year.
Man, I think
they're
what
gonna have a
happened
pool
last
jam.
time- what happened last time was, hey, let's have this 40th anniversary for Kona, and people showed up, and it went fucking crazy. I mean, Steve Stedham played his keyboard guitar thing. And it was Salva
Hey,
Jam,
well,
but-
you know-
but it turned into, hey, let's have a pool jam. Let's have a fucking.
No, they had all that planned out before we went there. They
And
had it all.
I think they learned a little bit of what happened last time, and they're going to try to be more structured.
Yeah.
But more people are going to be there.
I think 45 is going to be a little bit more mellow of a deal. There's
Yeah.
There it is.
There's Wooten right there.
3 people in the
3 people
Yeah!
just in the pool. It was just nuts. It was just so crazy.
Dude, he would literally roll up and just ollie in while 2 people.
Look at that!
Yeah. God, right, you know.
Look, watch him. He doesn't care.
That shallowing is so hard to
And
skate.
he's
Yeah, it is.
front blunting it,
Yeah.
doing 1-footed ollies out of it.
Yeah, that's the hard way. Yeah! And he goes to
I
fakie.
really believe that Jake Wooten won the pool jam.
Yeah, he ripped it up.
Yeah,
Now,
he just did a
I've
spaghetti
told
western.
this story on here before, but my favorite part about this
Yeah.
is probably the best angle of any of this was captured by Jay Kabler, who was strong-arming his way in front of these dudes that had like 10,000
Yeah.
cameras set up.
No, we met Dan Levy of Juice fame, and Jay is like, you're right. There's all these professional photographers, and Jay's got this old baby cam, and he's down in there with
That gigantic Walmart hat.
I'm a professional.
Dude, it was
Kickturn
it was
party
amazing.
videographer. I was all over this.
It was
I remember
amazing.
just it was like being in a mosh pit.
It was-
I was just pushing people out of the way,
Yep.
and they would look at me like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Out of my
I
way!"
like
Kickturn party.
mofos going, what are you doing?
Hey, just like, Kickturn party. What do you mean?
Out of my way,
I
kook.
got as
But
much
yeah,
room.
that was so Steve Van Doren was there that weekend, and hey, that's
Hey!
Steve Van Doren was there that weekend, and Hosoi was doing backside airs over him.
Yeah.
Dang. Heck yeah. Yeah, that shallowing is so hard to skate,
It
man.
really is. The whole pool is hard to skate.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I like the deeper end better, but the shadow.
yeah.
The whole pool was weird and janky, and to watch those guys rip it as hard as they did was incredible.
Well, they filled in the channel.
Nice rock and roll.
You know, they filled in the channel, which
That was
made
all I could really get out of
crazy.
that pool was carving and
Well,
rock
you
and
know,
roll.
they redid the pool. It used to be way worse.
Oh, I know, yeah.
They redid the pool, and it's actually
Yeah.
better than it was, but it still is not very good.
No.
I'm gonna have to bust that Zorlak shirt out again for this next
Yeah.
one at
45.
45. I think I've got it in a drawer somewhere. I have to bust that shirt out again.
Yeah.
Yeah. That snake run. I'm setting up. I was just looking online today about a new board. I've got the wheels. I've got the trucks.
I got the wheels. I got a brand new set of bearings for it.
Where?
Yeah.
I'm chasing him down.
Yeah. So we're gonna be at Kona. You need to come out. You need to visit us. We're gonna be there. It's gonna be awesome.
Heck yeah.
to change tack a little bit, we've been talking about Kona. We're going to talk about a recent thing that happened here in East Tennessee, downhilling. There's a whole Appalachia downhill
it's
skate
between
club
North Carolina
or something like that.
and Tennessee. There's between
and
like
there's-
App State and UT. There's a bunch
Downhill Billy.
And there's a ton of. We live in the mountains. There's tons and tons and tons of great downhill stuff. This was a contest that took off. It was in a subdivision that was waiting to get built, full of mountain cabins. So it was just a bunch of abandoned,
Asphalt.
empty roads.
And
Mike
asphalt.
Lance told me about it. He got me to come up to watch this. I was semi-amazed at how fast these guys were going and what they were doing. It was pretty nasty stuff.
I mean, it's
So this is going up there. It was just going through
And
Weir's Valley.
If you guys have never been to
Townsend.
the Smoky Mountains in East Tennessee, that's pretty much what it looks like.
It's-
That's where we live. That's what it looks like.
you know these guys have got a whole different skill set than we do. I mean,
it's not
it's like
riding
no, they
parks
don't
and ramps.
they don't care to
There they
eat
are.
shit,
There's the Smoky
you know,
Mountains.
and it just blows my
looked,
mind.
it reminded me a lot of snowboarding because they would go extremely fast, and when they got to a turn, they would slide almost to a stop,
Yeah.
and then they would gun it again through the next straightaway.
But you got to know how to slide.
Yeah, exactly. And
Well, you gotta have the
can
right
see it.
equipment too, man.
And there was a good, pretty good crew there.
When I used to do downhill slide, I used to be really into the downhill slides. After watching Future Primitive and Bones Brigade
Yeah, me too.
video show, I made Frisbee gloves like that. And I put rails on fingers. I did all that shit and got into doing those downhill power slides. But I was riding like slammers and sim snakes that would flat spot out on you.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the technology with urethane has gotten so good that these guys don't flat. I mean, you still flat spot wheels, but it's not as bad as it used to.
And
be.
they're standing up.
Yeah,
sliding.
they had a rental truck. I used to be able to do those stand-up slides like 30, 40 feet, just and come out. But they had a rental truck, and they would pile everybody into it, take everybody to the top, and then let everybody ride down. Then they drive the truck down and get everybody out.
So this
and do
is
it
like
again, over and over. And this was at the very first when they were just letting everybody go at once.
Yeah.
Later on, they had individual runs.
Dude, they're flying.
Yeah.
And then they get down to this next turn, and they just and slow down. But yeah, in between, they're cooking. I mean, cooking.
Yeah, this is the skate UT guys.
These guys are all regular foot too. I'm thinking I'm going into that turn backside, and I ain't doing
You
it.
see, like that guy was sliding and pull off a little bit
There's
of
a
speed.
goofy footer.
Yeah. But it was pretty impressive.
Because
I mean,
like you
that's
gotta, see that backside slide like that. I'm not doing that.
yeah, that
I'm
backside
not fucking
slide
doing
is
that,
kind
man.
of
where they reach down and grab backside and do it.
But you see right here,
Yeah.
so they come around this second turn, and everybody slows to almost nothing. They slide.
Well,
until
I
they
mean,
almost
I don't want to
stop.
die.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's not a hay bale or anything there. Whoa!
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 I mean, I've rode with these guys before and off of Johnsonville Highway, and like they were starting way up on the hill, and I was going about 3/4, and they would just absolutely just slide and rip the whole ass out of their jeans, and just these girls were just. I'm like going, God, you guys got a death wish. I mean, I don't know, they've just got a death wish or something.
Well, that was what was kind of freaking me out.
That
It's
guy
like,
180. Yeah.
You can slide, and that's what they do is they build up speed and then they slide out of it. But the thing is, like you said, there's no hay bales, no. A lot of places it was just rocks and
Yeah,
stuff on
I
the
mean,
road. So if you mess up, I mean, you know,
So how many people ended up getting carted away in an ambulance?
none, as far as I know.
I
I don't think anybody got messed up on this. But I did leave early.
Other
so-
than some scabs.
Ah, it's a skate
Wait, is that Trey?
Oh, Lord, get out of the way.
Yeah, those backside slides are a little bit.
Where
I-
you bend down and grab backside and push on the ground?
I've slammed
But
enough
see,
on snowboards.
The technology is so different now. It's not.
Yeah.
You're not on slammers anymore.
Yeah. I mean, those guys they just got balls bigger.
Yeah.
You know.
So that was just a little bit of something else that goes on here in
So
East
back when we
Tennessee.
used to go raid Village Green and do some downhill with Bob,
Oh,
ain't
God.
nothing like
No.
that.
No. We didn't do anything like that.
Except for when Uber Geek would Superman.
Oh yeah, Uber Geek Superman into the yard a few times. Came up with turf sticking out of his knee pads.
Yeah, he'd have grass coming out of his.
But yeah,
kneecaps.
we go and bomb some hills every now and then, but
Not
nothing
like that,
those
yeah.
guys.
The fastest I ever went was that one double hill in Farragut.
Right.
And we would all line up and draft. and Bob was winning every race. And finally, Jimmy goes in behind me. I'm behind Bob, and Jimmy and I roll out of the draft. And Jimmy just pushes my ass. And I come around Bob, and that was the only time I ever beat Bob. Because Jimmy came out of the draft with me and gave me a push.
You know,
and I ended up... And
it's
I think,
real.
Rubbin's racing.
Velvet was behind us in a car clocking the speed, and we did like 33, 34 miles an hour. My asshole was so tight. I mean...
Rubbin's racing. And speaking of Jimmy, today was his birthday.
Today is
Happy birthday, Jimmy!
Jimmy, this is for you. You'll see this in like August. So.
Happy late birthday, Jimmy!
All right. So there you go. More stuff. Come join us at Kona for Kona 45.
See us at Kona.
We'll be there. We'll be handing out stickers. We've got some T-shirts. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. Come down, get on camera, be part of it. Be part of it all. Be seen.
Send us some emails. Comment on our shit. Subscribe.
Give us ideas. Give us ideas.
If we get some more subscribars, we could actually make money.
Because if you don't
do this right,
if you don't give us any ideas, we're going to have to do episodes about mounting hardware. Kingpins. That's what you got to look forward to.
Next up, Kingpin.
That's right.
Copers.
Thanks for coming by. Copers. Kickturn party. We're out.
Woo!
Everybody's gonna hang out here tonight. All right. We'll pass out in the flat. All right. Tonight. We got nothing better to do than to take 6 runs, drink a dozen brews. Don't talk about anything else. We don't wanna know. We're dedicated to beers, hoes, and bros. Backside slasher, reptile ground, Kickturn, garbage. We'll hang out by the peanut pool all night and every night, and go someplace else to smoke and yell. It's Friday night. We got nothing better to do than take 6 runs, drink a dozen